Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. Happy September. I am so excited that fall is right around the corner. I love summer, but I woke up this morning and it was cooler, the leaves were falling from the trees, and I was just in the mood to wear like a fall lipstick color. So I put this one on, and you guys, I completely forgot how hard it is to wear dark lipsticks. I've really been on a nude lipstick kick lately, and when I applied this one, I couldn't find a lip liner that matched. I ended up with lipstick like all over my face, all over my hands, and on the lipstick tube. I have no idea how that happened. I swear it took me like 15 minutes to apply it, and it's still kind of looking a little bit messy. I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to work on it since I love dark lipstick for fall. So if you guys have a favorite dark dramatic lip color for fall, make sure to let me know in the comments below. So today's video is going to be the Ride or Die makeup tag from Jaclyn Hill, and in case you haven't seen her video or seen this tag going around on YouTube, it's basically where you choose your holy grail or ride or die makeup products from each category. So if I had to start all over with my makeup collection and only choose one product from each category, these are the products that I would pick. So these are my absolute favorites, the ones that I go to every single day, the ones that I use the most often. So I'm definitely excited to share this video with you guys. Before I jump into it, thank you so much to Candace, Samantha, and Ash for tagging me. I will link their videos in the description box below, but I love all three of them, so make sure you head over and subscribe and check out their videos. So I'm just going to kind of jump around. So the first thing that I absolutely love is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. This is my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette ever, and if I could only use one eyeshadow palette for the rest of my life, this would be the one. It has a nice mix of shimmery and matte shadows, and the palette definitely leans warm toned, but it has a little bit of cool tone shadows in it as well, and I feel like it's just the best palette. I'm absolutely in love with it. Whenever anybody asks what my favorite is or which one they should try, I always recommend this one. I will continue with eye products. So my absolute favorite eyeliner of all time is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner in Serum. If I had even filmed this video 2 months ago, I would have said the Stila Liquid Liner, but this one has replaced it for me, and honestly, if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely pick this one every single time. I absolutely love this. It goes on so beautifully. It's just so easy to use, and I love how it looks on the eye. In addition to that, this one is from the drugstore, so it's more affordable, and I feel like you get so much more product. This Stila liners would kind of run out on me after even like a month and a half, but I feel like this one has lasted me since May. I've been using it almost every single day, and I still have product left in here. So I definitely recommend this. I love it so much. So I wanted to choose a separate one for the waterline because I do use the Physicians Formula eyeliner on my upper lash line every single day, but for the waterline, I love the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Dirty Talk. This is my absolute go-to. It's a metallic, cool-toned gold, which you wouldn't think would probably be like a go-to liner, but I feel like it makes your eyes pop. It goes with so many different looks. It's so beautiful, and these liners in general are really great, but the metallic liners, especially Dirty Talk, is just so beautiful. You wouldn't think that a metallic gold liner would be a great like everyday go-to pencil, but I'm telling you guys, try it out and you will love it. This is so weird, but I didn't have a mascara. I feel like when I was like going through my mascaras in my head, there wasn't one that's really stuck out to me for a really long time, so I definitely want to know your ride or die mascara in the comments below so I can check it out, especially if it's drugstore. So I did have to choose an eye primer because I feel like that's an essential, and this one is my favorite. It is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, and again, if you had asked me a few months ago, I probably would have said Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I've been loving the Smashbox eye primer so much. I mean, it really hasn't even been the past few months. I've been using it since last year, and I feel like it makes your shadows go on so smoothly. This one's a little bit thinner and a little bit more silky than the Urban Decay Primer Potion, so it really gives your shadows a nice smooth base so they don't apply patchy and they don't drag like strangely on the eye. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but I feel like sometimes if I use a different primer on my eyes, the shadows just don't go on as nicely, and this one is my go-to. I use it every single day, and honestly, this will last you forever. I'm trying to finish it up this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because it has so much product. For my brows, I had to mention this one because I use it every single day, and I've used it for years and years, and if they ever discontinue it, I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to find like something else, but I feel like nothing compares to this. So I just use an eyeshadow to fill in my brows, and it is the darkest shade in the Maybelline Natural Smoke Squad. This is a really beautiful, almost like cool-toned dark brown. I feel like it's perfect because it's not too warm. It just goes on so nicely, and it stays in place all day long. I've repurchased this quad a million times just for this shadow, and I can't get enough of it. The other colors in the quad are beautiful too, but if you guys have darker hair like me, I would definitely recommend trying this for your brows. I like powder or eyeshadow because it's just so soft and it goes on really subtly, but you can build it up to get a more intense look if you want as well. Okay, let me do lip products because I only have 2, and then I'll move on to face products. So my absolute favorite lipstick of all time is the NARS Audacious lipstick in Anna, and it's actually the only Audacious lipstick I own. I definitely want to try more, but I just have so many lip products right now that I really don't need more, and when I do purchase lip products, it's usually like a $5 lip product because I love my ColourPop products. So those are what I usually wear on the lips, but I would definitely be willing to spend the money again on this lipstick because the formula is amazing, but the color is so beautiful. I feel like you could wear it all year long. It's just the perfect go-to pink. I feel like even though it's my favorite, I really don't wear it that much, which is so weird. I just have like this weird mentality that I don't want to use it up because it's my absolute favorite. Of course, I could always repurchase it if I did use it up, but I think I'm going to make this my goal to use up in 2017. So stay tuned for that video. It's still a long time away, but I just love the lipstick so much I need to get more use out of it. Your liquid lipstick is definitely ColourPop's Ultra Matte lipstick in the shade Midi. Besides Anna, I don't know, I might like this one even more than Anna, honestly, because it's just the perfect go-to pink nude, and this one only costs $5. So if I use it up, it doesn't hurt my wallet as much, and I have repurchased it, and I love it so much. I love the ColourPop Ultra Matte lips and Ultra Satin lips, and I know some people don't like them because they are drying on the lips, but honestly, they stay in place, they're so affordable, and they have so many colors to choose from, so I will always, always, always wear these. I love them so much, and Midi is the most beautiful color. Again, I don't have a ride or die lip gloss, which is weird because I love lip gloss, but I feel like I can go into my drawer and kind of choose any lip gloss and be equally as happy with it. So let me know in the comments below if you guys think there's a lip gloss that I need to try in my life. But honestly, I'm not too picky when it comes to lip gloss. I feel like lipstick is a little bit harder, but lip gloss, I feel like they all kind of do the same thing. Let's move on to face products. So my Ride or Die foundation primer is definitely the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I feel like I've been using this every single day recently, and I just love it because it makes your foundation go on so smoothly. I wouldn't say for me that it necessarily extends the longevity of my foundation, but when I apply this before I apply foundation, I love how it applies. It's easy to use, it doesn't break out my skin, and I can't get enough of it, and these literally last forever. I don't think I've ever had to repurchase this, and I've had a few different sample sizes that have lasted me for months, so it's definitely worth checking out. I would definitely recommend it. My absolute favorite concealer is the NYX HD Concealer, and I only tried this a few months ago, but I've already repurchased it because it's just a great high coverage concealer. I love how it goes on, I love how it stays in place, and I love that it's from the drugstore. If I can find a favorite product from the drugstore, I'm all over it, especially one that I'm going to continually repurchase, so I definitely recommend this. My favorite foundation is also from the drugstore, and that one is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I have repurchased this a million times, and I'm actually going to film a video on my most repurchased products coming up here soon, but I have gone through a million bottles of this foundation because it's just so good. It's affordable, it just has nice coverage, it stays in place, and I can't get enough of it. So if you're looking for a good foundation from the drugstore and you haven't tried this one yet, definitely pick it up. Ride or Die or Holy Grail blush is definitely the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Exposed. I've had this for way too long, I'm sure, and I know that it's probably time to declutter it, but I love it. The color is just beautiful. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can tell because my hair is kind of in my face, and my camera makes my face look pale, but it makes my blush look saturated, which is so weird. But this is just the perfect everyday natural color, and I know that they just released a bunch of nude shades, so I need to check them out because this one is amazing, and these blushes stay in place. If you guys have oily skin, you need to try these. They're a little bit more of like a dry formula, but they're not overly powdery, they're not cakey, they are just amazing, so I love these. So I don't have a Holy Grail highlighter. I'm not really into highlighters, which is so weird. I mean, I have some that I like, and I wear them from time to time, but I think because I have a little bit of texture to my skin, because I do have acne prone skin, it almost like highlights it. It highlights the texture, and I just don't really like how it looks on me. So I definitely prefer a shimmery blush. I feel like it could highlight the texture, but I just feel like these look beautiful on the skin. They kind of make you look like you're glowing from within. So I cheated and chose like a highlight blush combo, and those are the e.l.f. Baked Blushes. I love these equally. I have Passion Pink and Peachy Cheeky, and these are amazing. They're so affordable, they're so beautiful, and again, if you have oily skin, these are a great option because they're going to stay in place, and I cannot get enough of these. If I ever lose these, I'll probably cry, especially because e.l.f. always discontinues my favorite products. So I hope they don't discontinue these anytime soon because I love them. My my absolute favorite powder of all time is Benefit's Hello Flawless. I can't remember what the exact name. I think it's their powder foundation, and I wear the shade I Love Me Ivory. I wish it was drugstore because I've gone through so many of these and repurchased it a million times, and I love it. I use it to set my foundation, which if you want like super full coverage, this is a great option because it does have a good amount of coverage to it, and it just goes on the skin so beautifully. It's really soft and silky, so I feel like it blends beautifully, but you can also pack it on for a more like dense full coverage application, and it looks so nice. I love it. If you have oily skin, I think you would really like it, and my only complaint is that I go through it so quickly, and I don't know if it has less product in it than normal powders. It only has 1/4 ounce, so I feel like that's not very much product for the price, but I will definitely continue to repurchase it because I love it so much. I feel like everybody and their mother loves this powder, but honestly it is my absolute favorite for setting my under eyes, and it is the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I feel like you get so much product. Now that I'm thinking about it, you get a full ounce of this product and you only get 1/4 ounce of this product. And I know this one is pressed and you're not probably going to use as much, but I do feel like this lasts absolutely forever. I do love using this to set my under eye concealer into place, but I also use it sometimes to just set my foundation. I feel like it's just a nice translucent setting powder that's going to kind of lock everything into place. It doesn't give you any extra coverage, but it still locks your foundation in really nicely. So I love it. I cannot be without it, and I think it's a great product. Alright, I think this is my last one, and for Ride or Die bronzer, I don't know, I really struggle with bronzers just because my skin is a little bit on the more fair side, so I feel like bronzers can look a little orangey, a little too dark, so I still haven't really found one that I'm like obsessed with, but I did find one that I used all summer long, so it's kind of the closest I could get to Holy Grail or Ride or Die. This one is the Physicians Formula. It has the longest name ever. Glow Boosting Beauty Balm BB Bronzer, and this one's in the shade Light to Medium. The formula is really nice. It's very soft and silky, so I feel like it blends on the skin beautifully. And if my skin was even a little bit darker, I feel like this would be the perfect shade for me. It really worked well throughout the summer when I had a little bit of a tan, and it goes on beautifully, and I really like it, so I did want to mention it. So those are all of my Ride or Die makeup products. I don't think I've ever actually used that phrase except in this tag video, but these are my absolute favorites. I hope this video was helpful. If you are thinking about trying anything out, make sure you let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorites so I can check them out for sure, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!